there's trouble, G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Dave C's G.I. Joe commentary. In today's episode, we're going to talk about top 3 G.I. Joe real American hero vehicles. And I'm lucky enough today to have not one, not two, but 3 G.I. Joe guests on the show. And kind of excited about this one. And the vehicles, they can't be play sets. Play sets being like a USS Flag would be more of a play set. The MCC from 1987 would be more of a play set. Cobra Terradrome, definitely a play set. Or 87 Defiant Space Shuttle Complex, more of a play set. Has to be like an actual vehicle that would go into battle and attack. So anyway, kind of excited about it, so let's start. Starting at number 3 for me on the list is the 1988 Rolling Thunder. This vehicle was primarily designed as a weapons transport system, meaning that it was to transport these giant propelled thruster rockets, and actually has its own launch pad mechanism that detracts and then rises up. And to appreciate this thing, you kind of have to see it in person, because as a kid I saw it in the catalog and I really liked it. I thought it was really cool, but until I owned one a couple of years ago, I didn't really realize how big it is and how formidable it is. To protect the rockets, some people call them nukes, and although G.I. Joe didn't go out and say, you know, that these are nukes, it kind of depicts that you know, the Joes, they have their hands on maybe the greatest weapon of all. And I kind of picture this thing rolling into battle and being like a major deterrent to Cobra. Like the Joes would just roll in with this thing and be like, no, you're not doing that today. But yeah, it's actually looks really cool with the original 1982 Joe team on it. And some people have done videos on that because of the olive drab and the older style approach. It looks almost like a 1982 or 83 G.I. Joe Marvel comic vehicle. And the tank cannon on the back is really impressive. It has a little scout car too that can go up those ramps and sit inside there. And yeah, inside's really cool. You can put a bunch of guys in there. So that's number 3 on mine. And then number 2 is a pretty sentimental vehicle for me. It's a 1982 Rapid Fire Motorcycle. The acronym is RAM. And this one, as I've said on past videos on my channel, was my first G.I. Joe vehicle, along with 3 figures: Stalker, Scarlet, and Snake Eyes. And on the box art, it had a breaker on it. But a lot of us fans talk about how the box art, it had a unshaven breaker instead of the bearded one. The beard he had on the figure, of course, but sometimes in the comics he was clean shaven, and he was always chewing bubble gum and always blowing bubbles, which was kind of neat. But yeah, so that's number 2 on my list. And here's a box for it. Kind of cool. Let's flip it around and have a look. Looks like the child who had it cut out the flag points and sent away for Cobra Commander, probably back then, the mail away or what have you. and just a really, really neat vehicle. And I was really happy to get that Christmas 1982. And then my top pick is the 1984 Killer Whale Hovercraft. And this one I got Christmas 84 and was just blown away by it. And I've already told people how excited I was, so I'm not going to tell everybody about that again. But yeah, it was just a crazy vehicle, and the size of the box alone was enough to make me really excited. And when me and my dad opened it and put it together, he was really impressed by it too. And yeah, so that's my number one there. My number one G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, 1980s toy. Okay, over to you, Chris.
Hi there, my name is Chris Miwa from Chasing 80s Toys. My good buddy Dave asked me if I could sum up my favorite free vehicles from the G.I. Joe toy line. So without further ado, here are my favorites. One of the vehicles I think that has to be in this top 3 is this beauty of a beast of a vehicle. It's the G.I. Joe wheel. I never had this as a kid. Bought it last year, incomplete, so I got it at an affordable price and collected the parts ever since. 2 parts short to getting it complete by now. One of the things missing is the little windshield of the little boat thingy. But look at it, what a beast of a toy, I love it. So here it is, number 3, the G.I. Joe whale. At number 2 you find a small vehicle, but small vehicles can pack a big punch and have a lot of fun playing with them. This is the Cobra ATV, or Cobra Ferret. I got one over here, a second one over there. You can pick these up, pretty affordable, and they're so much fun to army build, if you can speak about army building with vehicles. Also got a little ferret over here, the G.I. Joe Tiger Paw. And picked that one up earlier this year. So number 2, the Cobra ATV, or Cobra Ferret. Now it's time for my number 1, and that has to be the Cobra Rattler. I got this as a kid. There's even a video of me unpacking and putting this toy together in the 80s on my channel. And it's a beauty of a plane. When I saw these in the toy stores and in the cartoons, man, it was amazing. I love the color scheme. I love the pilot, Wild Weasel. It's armed to the teeth and it's simply awesome. So that's why the Cobra Rattler is my number 1. And those are my favorites, at least at the moment. Dave, thank you so much for having me on your video. Have a good one, brother. Joe.
Cool, Chris. Great picks, man. If you haven't checked out Chris Miwa's channel yet, just click on the link down here. And that's his YouTube channel. It's called Chasing 80s Toys. And he's just a really, really talented guy. And his videos are pretty entertaining. So you might want to check his videos out. And next on our top 3 list is a really good friend of mine from down in the good old US of A. Scuba Pete. Take it away, Pete.
Hey everybody, it's Scuba Pete, and Dave asked me for my top 3 Joe vehicles, so here we go. From 1983, it's the Wolverine with Cover Girl. That is a childhood original. Love that. All the missiles, great vehicle. Up next, 1984 Shark with my man Deep Six. Always loved him, and yeah. Seemed like an omen for what I was going to do later in life. And then my other pick is from 1986, is the Tomahawk with lift ticket. I never had it as a kid, but I got it now. I absolutely love that helicopter. It's got a lot going on, and it's a great piece. Looks awesome on the deck of the Flag, I'm not going to lie. Back to you, Dave.
Thank you. Great picks. And not at all surprised by the Deep Six shark pick. You being a diver and all. And hopefully you can get out and do some dives on the reefs and caves and stuff coming up. Really happy to have you on the show, and excellent choices. So next on the list is, last but not least, Shane. Okay, you're up, brother. Let it rip.
Hey, my name is Shane, and these are my three favorite G.I. Joe vehicles. So number 3 would be the 1985 Bridge Layer. This might seem like a bit different than other lists, but I like it because you can use the bridge to cross ravines and everything, and right, you can it folds. It can go on top of the vehicle, and that's pretty different than other things. It has the detachable bridge. Yeah, that's my number 3 vehicle. Number 2 would be the 1986 Tomahawk with lift ticket. I like this vehicle since it's a really big helicopter, eh? With you have the what do you call it, the rope, I'll say. Whether you can like if somebody's trapped or something, you can fly above and pick them up. And in the cartoon, lots of cool things with that. And got both propellers on top. And yeah, overall second favorite G.I. Joe vehicle. Now, my favorite G.I. Joe vehicle would be the 1984 Hovercraft with cutter. You have the 2 rockets right there. Dual guns, dual machine guns, big propellers. It's overall just a very big vehicle, which is one of the reasons I like it. You also have the detachable bike, which is a nice feature. You have a lot with this vehicle. A lot of storage inside. You can store a lot of Joes. You can do whatever you like with this one. So, some action in the cartoon as well. So these are my 3 favorite G.I. Joe vehicles.
Thanks, Shane. That was really fun. And thank you, Scuba Pete and Chris, for coming on the show. And hopefully we can do some more of those type things in the future with G.I. Joe stuff. And to all the viewers out there, thank you for watching another one of Dave C's G.I. Joe commentary videos. And have a good rest of the day or night whenever you watch this. Okay, bye.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.